Okay, hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss some of the very important questions from the chapter polynomials. So the first type of questions they will ask is, they will give one expression and they will ask you to check whether the given expression is a polynomial or not. So let's have a look at those kind of questions. X cube plus x square plus 6 is the first question. So first, how we will conclude whether the given expression is a polynomial or not? If the power of an expression is a whole number, then that expression is considered as a polynomial. So for any variable if we take, otherwise in simple words, for any alphabet if we take, the power should be a whole number. So let's have a look here. Here x power 3 is there. So x is an alphabet. For x the power is 3, which is a whole number. Here second term alphabet x power is 2, so 2 is also a whole number. Whenever we are checking whether it is a polynomial or not, we need not to worry anything about constants. Here power 3 for the first term, here power 2 for the first term, both are whole numbers, so obviously this is a polynomial. Let us check the second one. Here we have x square minus 6. Only we need to observe the alphabet. Here alphabet the power is 2, so the power is 2, which is a whole number. So we can conclude that this is a polynomial. Now x power minus 2 plus 3x minus 7. Here for alphabet x the power is minus 2, which is not a whole number. Here second term is 3x, for x power is not there, means power 1 will be there, so power 1 is a whole number. Now in these two terms, one power is not a whole number and one power is a whole number, so this is not a polynomial, because every power should be compulsory a whole number only, then only it is called as otherwise it is considered as a polynomial. Next one, first term is 1 by x. So 1 by x can be written as x power minus 1 plus 3x as it is plus 2 as it is. So here x power is minus 1, which is not a whole number. So without checking the remaining terms, we can conclude that this is also not a polynomial. Let us check one more question. Okay, the next question is x power 2021 plus 2x. Here for x the power is 2021. 2021 is a whole number. Second term is 2x. For x nothing is there, means power 1. So power 1 is also a whole number. Both the terms having some powers, those powers are polynomials only. Sorry, whole numbers only. So this is a polynomial. Next question, if you look at it, x square plus 2x plus 1 by 2. Here x power is 2, which is a whole number. Here x power is not there, means 1, so power 1 is also a whole number. As I said already, we need not to worry about the constants at all. So here power is a whole number, power is a whole number, then obviously this is a polynomial. Next one, if you observe, root x plus 1 by 2. So root x can be written as x power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 as usual. Now here x power is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is not a whole number, so this is not a polynomial. Next, root 2 into x plus x square. Here root is for number 2 only, but not for the alphabet x. So for alphabet x power is not there, means it will be 1, so power is 1, which is a whole number. Here x square power is 2, which is also a whole number. Two variables are there. For both the variables we will be having a whole number only as the power, so we can conclude that this is a polynomial. Okay, let's move to next concept. Okay, the second concept, they will give a polynomial and they will ask you to find a value at some particular x value. So if you observe this question number 9, x square plus 3x plus 2, then find the value of that polynomial if x is equals to minus 2. So simply in the polynomial, wherever we have x, we need to substitute minus 2. So let us check. Here x is there, so I will substitute minus 2 whole square plus 3 into minus 2 plus 2. Here x is there, so in the place of x I am substituting minus 2. 3 into, in the place of x again I am substituting minus 2. So minus 2 whole square plus 4 plus into minus 3 2s are 6 plus 2. 4 minus 6 minus 2 plus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 both will get cancelled, so we remains with 0. So the value of that given polynomial when x equals to minus 2 is 0. Next question. 2x square minus 3x plus 6 when x is equals to 1. So wherever we have x, in that x place we need to substitute 1. So 2 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 6. 2 into 1 square 1 minus 3 into 1 plus 6. 2 into 1 2 minus 3 into 1 minus 3 plus 6. 2 minus 3 minus 1 plus 6. Minus 1 plus 6 plus 5. So the value of the given polynomial at x equals to 1 is 5. Next question. 3x cube plus 2x square plus 3 when x is equals to 1 by 2. Same again, wherever we have x we need to substitute 1 by 2. 3 into, in the place of x I am substituting 1 by 2 whole power 3 plus 2 into 1 by 2 whole square plus 3. So 3 into 1 by 2 whole power 3, nothing but 1 power 3 divided by 2 power 3 plus 2 into 1 by 2 whole square is nothing but 1 square by 2 square plus 3 as usual. So we will get 3 times 1 cube is nothing but 1 by 2 cube is 8 plus 2 into 1 square is 1 by 2 square is 4 plus 3. Let us check for any simplification. Here 3 table 8 won't come, so simply multiply. 3 ones are 3 divided by 8 plus, for second term also let us check for any cancellation. 2 ones are 2 twos are, so we remains with 1 by 2 plus 3. Now first term as well as second term and third term, if we observe, all the denominators are completely different to each other, whereas in the third term denominator only not there, so that's why I will write it as 3 by 1, because 3 by 1 is the same value as 3. So now in the denominators we have 8, 2 and 1. So if you find the LCM of 8, 2 and 1, it will be 8. So 3 by 8 as it is plus next term is 1 by 2. So we got LCM as 8. So in 2 table where we will get 8, 4s are, so multiply and divide by 4 plus 3 by 1 into, in 1 table where we will get 8, 8s are 8 by 8. So if we check it, 3 by 8 plus 1 into 4, 4 by 8 plus 3 into 8, 24 divided by 8. Now all the denominators are same, so we can add the numerators. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 24, 31 divided by 8. So the value of that polynomial when x equals to 1 by 2 is 31 divided by 8. Okay, let us move to next concept. Zeros or root. They will give one polynomial by factorization, otherwise by splitting the middle term into 2 terms we need to find the zeros or roots of the given polynomial. Okay, here the first question is x square minus 10x plus 24. So the method is very easy. I am going to solve this all by splitting the middle term into 2 terms, the same as factorization. First take the constant. In this case the constant is 24 into x square coefficient. Here before x square nothing is there, means 1. So 24 into 1, 24. Now check 24 will come in which tables, write all those tables. 1 24s are 24, 2 12s are 24, 3 8s are 24, 4 6s are 24. Again in reverse, 6 4s are 24, 8 3s are 24, 12 2s are 24, 24 1s are 24. So now these are the 4 possibilities. Now from these 4 possibilities we need to pick one which satisfies this middle number minus 10. So in the given question the middle number is minus After doing the product we got plus. So the middle number is minus and our product is plus, means both the numbers should be negative. So I'll keep the negative now here. Now check which one will be satisfied for the middle term. Minus 1 minus 24 is minus 25, but we want here minus 10. So first one is waste. Minus 2 minus 12, nothing but minus 14, but in the middle we have minus 10, so it is also waste. Minus 3 minus 8, it is minus 11, but we have in the middle minus 10, so waste. Next last one is minus 4 minus 6, minus 4 minus 6 is nothing but minus 10. Yes, this last one is the correct pair. So now write the first term as it is, that is x square. Second term we have minus 10x. So in the place of minus 10x we need to write these two terms, minus 4x minus 6x, minus 4x minus 6x. Third term plus 24 as usual again. So now check clearly, from the first term as well as second term we can take anything common. Yes, obviously we can take x common. So I will take x common now. Here x square is there, already I took x outside, so remains with one more x. Here minus is there, so minus as usual. Here 4x is there, already x I wrote, so remains with 4. Now from the third term and fourth term also we need to take something common. After taking the common, again we need to get same number inside of the bracket which we got here. Here if we got x minus 4 means here also compulsory we need to get x minus 4 only. So now let us check what we need to take common then. If we observe the third term, here third term is minus 6x, whereas inside of the bracket already x is completed, so remaining will be minus 6. So now if we observe clearly, x minus 4 is there 2 times, so write it once, x minus 4 into here x, here minus 6. So x minus 4 into x minus 6 are the factors. Here minus 4 is there, so plus 4 will become the 0. Here minus 6 is there, so plus 6 will become the 0. 4 and 6 are the zeros of the given polynomial. Okay, let us check one more question. Okay, here the question is y square plus y minus 72. So first step as usual, taking the constant minus 72 into y square coefficient. Here before y square nothing is there, means so 1 minus 72 into 1 minus 72. Now first forget about the symbol of minus 72 and write only 72. So 72 will come in which tables? Write all those tables. 172 are 236 are 324 are 418 are in 5 table won't come, 612 are in 7 table won't come, 8 9s are. Again in reverse, 9 8s are 12 6s are 18 4s are 24 3s are 36 2s are 72 1s are. So total 6 possibilities are there. From these 6 possibilities we need to pick one which satisfies here middle term, that is plus y. Plus y is nothing but plus 1y. So plus 1 it should be satisfied. Here middle term is plus, whereas the product is minus. Middle term is plus, product is negative, means out of the two numbers from the pairs, bigger number should be positive, smaller number should be negative. So smaller number negative, bigger number positive. Smaller number negative, bigger number positive. Negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. Now let us check which one will be satisfied. Minus 1 plus 72, 71. Minus 2 plus 36, 34. Minus 3 plus 24, 21. Minus 4 plus 18, 14. Minus 6 plus 12, 6. Minus 8 plus 9, 1. So now if we observe this clearly, the number which we require is plus 1. So here this is plus 1. So it means the last pair is the correct pair. So now first term y square as it is. In the place of second term, that is 1y, we need to write minus 8y plus 9y. Minus 8y plus 9y minus 72 as usual. Now again from the first two terms, shall we take anything common? Yes, y we can take common. So I am taking y common, so we remains with y minus 8. Because y square is there, already y completed, so one more y will remain. From minus 8y, y completed, so minus 8 will remain. Again from the third term and fourth term also we need to take something common. So after taking that common, we need to remain again y minus 8 inside of the bracket. So let us check what we need to take common then. If we observe the third term, it is plus 9y. Already y completed, so remaining is plus 9. Now y minus 8 is there, so write it once, times remaining extra is y plus 9. So the factors are y minus 8 and y plus 9. Here minus 8 is there, so plus 8 is a 0, plus 9 is there, so minus 9 is a 0. So the two zeros are solutions or roots of the given polynomial are 8 and minus 9. Okay, let us check one more question. The question is 2x square plus x minus 45. Okay, first step as usual, that is taking the constant. Here constant is minus 45 into x square coefficient. Here before x square 2 is there, so x square coefficient will be 2. Minus 45 into 2 minus 90. Now forget about the symbol and write where 90 table will come. 190 is a, 245 is a, 330 is a. In 4 table it won't come. 5 ones are, 5 18s are. In 6 table, 6 15s are. In 7 table won't come, 8 table won't come, again 9 table. 9 ones are, 9 10s are. So if it didn't go in reverse, 10 9s are, 15 6s are, 18 5s are, 33s are, 45 2s are, 91s are. Now if we observe the given question, here middle term is plus and product is minus. Middle number is plus, product is minus, means bigger number should be positive and smaller number should be negative. So minus plus, just like the previous question, minus plus minus plus plus minus plus minus plus. Now if we observe, minus 1 plus 90 89, minus 2 plus 45 43, minus 3 plus 30 27, minus 5 plus 18 13, minus 6 plus 15 9, minus 9 plus 10 1. Now in the middle we have plus x, that is nothing but plus 1x. So this last one is the correct pair. So now 2x square as it is. In the place of 1x, we need to write minus 9x plus 10x. Minus 9x plus 10x minus 45 as it is again. Now, if we observe the first term and second term clearly, we will get something in common, that is alphabet x. Here 2x square is there, already x completed, so we remains with 2x minus as usual. 9x is there, already x completed, so we will remains with 2. Now take anything common, again here also we need to get same 2x minus 9 inside of the bracket. Then what will get take common? If we observe the third term, this is 10x, already 2x completed, so what we need to take common then? 5 we need to take common, because 5 2s are 10. So nothing but plus 5 or normal 5, both are same. 2x minus 9, 2x minus 9 is 2 times, so write it once, 2x minus 9 times x plus 5. Now if we observe the zeros, here minus 9 is there, plus 9, here multiplied by 2 is there, divided by 2, here plus 5 is there, minus 5. So the zeros of the given polynomial are 9 by 2 and minus 5. Okay, let us check one more question. X square plus 5x plus 6. Here constant is 6 into x square coefficient is 1, so 6 1s are 6. Where 6 will come? 1 6 are, 2 3s are, again in reverse 3 2s are, 6 1s are. So only these two are the possibilities. Now middle number is plus as well as product is also plus, so both should be plus compulsory. Plus 1 plus 6 plus 7 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. In the middle we have plus 5, so this is the correct pair for us. So first term x square as it is. In the place of 5x plus 6 we need to write 2x plus 3x plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 as usual. From the first two terms we can take out x common, so we remains with x square completed means x, from 2x x completed means 2. Again here also same, we need to get inside of the bracket, that is x plus 2. Here 3x is the third term, already x completed, so we remains with 3. X plus 2 is there 2 times, so write it once, x plus 2 into x plus 3. Here plus 2 is there, so minus 2, plus 3 is there, minus 3. So minus 2, minus 3 are the zeros or roots of the polynomial x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, now let us move to another type of questions. Till now they gave polynomial and we found the zeros or roots of that polynomial. Now in this case what will happen, they will only give some number, just we need to confirm whether it is a zero or root or not. X square plus 3x minus 3 is given and he is asking to check whether minus 2 is a zero or not. So simply substitute the given number in the place of x. Here x is there, so in the place of x substitute minus 2 whole square plus 3 into, here x is there, so in the place of x minus 2 minus 3 minus 2 whole square plus 4 plus into minus, minus 3 2s are 6 minus 3 as it is, 4 minus 6 minus 3 minus 9, 4 minus 9 minus 5. If after substituting the given number in the place of x, if we get the answer 0, then it will become a root of the polynomial. But in this case minus 5 is not equals to 0, then the given number minus 2 is not a root. Let us check the next question. 2x square minus 2x plus 3 and is asking to check for 1 by 2. So 2 into, in the place of x 1 by 2 whole square minus 2 into 1 by 2 plus 3. 2 into 1 by 2 whole square 1 by 4. 2 cancel, minus 1 plus 3. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 minus 1 plus 3. 2 minus 1 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3 4. This 4 is not equals to 0. So we can conclude that this 1 by 2 is also not a 0. Next question, 3x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 4 and is asking to check for number 3, whether it is a 0 or not. So here 3 into, in the place of x we need to substitute 3 whole power 3 minus 2 into 3 square plus 3 into, in the place of x 3 minus 4. 3 into 3 cube 27 minus 2 into 3 square 9 plus 3 3s are 9 minus 4. 3 into 27 81 minus 2 9s are 18 plus 9 minus 4. 81 minus 18 plus 9 minus 9 minus 4. 81 minus 9 minus 4 minus 13. So 81 minus 13. Minus 13 is nothing but 68. So this 68 is not equals to 0. So already we know that if it is equals to 0, then only it is a root. Otherwise it is not a root. So 3 is not a root of the given polynomial. Okay, let's move to next question. Okay, this is next topic. So in this topic he will give alpha value as well as beta value. Alpha and beta are nothing but zeros of a polynomial. So now zeros are given, otherwise alpha and beta values are given. So we need to find the polynomial now. Write polynomial if zeros are given. So the zeros are alpha value and beta value, both are given. So when zeros are given, to find out or to write a polynomial, we have one formula, that is k into x square minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta. So simply we need to substitute in this formula. K is a constant, so write as it is, x square minus alpha value is given as 2 plus beta value given as 3 into x plus alpha into beta, that is 2 into 3. Let us simplify. K into x square, 2 plus 3, 5, this is minus, so minus 5x plus 2 into 3, 6. After solving it completely, if no denominator is there, then take the k value as 1. If k equals to 1, so 1 into x square minus 5x plus 6. 1 into x square minus 5x plus 6 is nothing but again x square minus 5x plus 6 only. That is the polynomial. Next, alpha is given as minus 3 and beta is given as minus 4. So again let us substitute in the formula. K into x square minus alpha plus beta. Alpha is minus 3, beta is minus 4 into x plus alpha into beta. Alpha is minus 3 into beta is minus 4. K into x square minus minus 3 minus 4 minus 7x plus minus 3 into minus 4 plus 12. K into x square minus into minus plus 7x plus 12. So here also again denominator is not there, so take the k value as 1. If k is equals to 1, 1 into anything, the same number, x square plus 7x plus 12. Okay, let's move to next question now. Here alpha plus beta value is given, alpha beta is given, alpha plus beta and alpha beta values are given. So if we observe the previous question and this question, in the previous question they gave alpha value separately, beta value separately, whereas in this question they gave alpha plus beta value as well as alpha into beta value. Anyway, the formula is same, k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So k times x square minus alpha plus beta, as it is given in the question, it is 5 into x plus alpha into beta 6. So k into x square minus 5 into x minus 5x plus 6. Here also denominator is not there, so take k value as 1 if k is equals to 1. 1 into x square minus 5x plus 6, x square minus 5x plus 6. Next, alpha plus beta is given as minus 2, whereas alpha beta is given as 5. So let us substitute k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. K into x square minus alpha plus beta is given as minus 2 into x plus alpha beta is given as 5. So k into x square minus into minus plus 2x plus 5. In this case also we don't get any denominator, so k value as 1 if k is equals to 1. So 1 into this one, x square plus 2x plus 5. Till now if you didn't subscribe to my channel, subscribe for more videos. Thank you.